Now we have some more from Russia. This is the briefing given a short time ago at the Russian Defense Ministry.
Of US airplanes were used M15, F-16, and also the planes of the US, of the UK, Tornado in Mediterranean, and also the ships Ontario and Yakun of US forces from the Red Sea. Also bombers, fighter bombers BN-1, but also flew over Syrian territory in the Ektan region, which is controlled by USA. Also, a series of Syrian airports were bombed, and the research centers were bombed. According to preliminary data, the victims among the citizens and armed personnel, there are no victims. The information will be clarified and will be informed to the people. According to the information, were used 103 cruise missiles were used, including Tomahawk, and also monitored air bombs from the planes B-1B, F-15, F-16 planes used missiles, land, soil, also Tornado of UK. The eight missiles were used, and also Syrian forces. They also repelled some attacks. 71 cruise missiles were intercepted. Were activated. Syrian forces were used. S-20, S-200, PUK, Square, different. It testifies to the high effectiveness of the armament in Syria, and also excellent training of Syrians prepared by our specialists. Russia has fully restored the system of air defense of Syria and continues to improve it over the last 6 months. A few years ago, taking into account this, we refused to supply to Syria of the Zenith missiles S-300. Taking into account all what has happened, I consider it necessary to reconsider this issue, not in respect to Syria, but also in respect to other states. The aims of the strike were also the aviation bases of Syrian forces. The objective data: Duvali Airport, four missiles were taking part. Also Dumir, 12 missiles were used, they were all shot down. Buri Airport, 18 missiles, they were all shot down. Shayrat Airport, 12 missiles, all were shot down. And the airports didn't suffer any losses. Out of 9 missiles launched towards the Mize Airport, 5 missiles were shot down. Out of 16 missiles against Homs Airport, 13 were destroyed. There were no serious destructions. 30 missiles took part in the strikes in the objects about the settlements, Barza and Germany settlements. 7 missiles were shot down. These objects allegedly that had to do with the so-called chemical program of Damascus, who were partially destroyed, but they haven't been used for a long time, and there was no other equipment there. Russian forces of air were put into a combative regime. None of the cruise missiles, our air defense complexes were not used. We think that this strike is not a response to the alleged chemical attack, but it's against the armed forces of Syria. The strike is inflicted on the day when in Damascus should start working a special mission on the investigation of the incident in Duma, and allegedly chemical weapons were used there. I want to call your attention that none of the objects on the production of chemical weapons in Syria don't exist. And it was established by the Organization for the Prohibition of Chemical Weapons. This fact of American aggression testifies about that there's no interest of the USA to have an objective investigation, but an aspiration to thwart the process of the peaceful settlement and to destabilize the situation in the Near East, and has nothing to do with the declared aims to fight international terrorism. Is assessed as calm. You can observe it in the real-time regime on the screens. We attentively monitor the situation taking place there.